Hi everybody, welcome back to the technologycloset.com, and this is Joe with another OS 10 video, and we're going to show you today how to set up a time machine backup. Backup is the most important thing anybody with a computer can do, because let's face it, everything is digital these days. Your photos, your videos, your music, your documents, important documents, everything is digital. We really don't have too many more things important on paper anymore. And that stuff, if you have a hard drive fail or some other kind of a disaster for your computer, you may lose those important documents and photos and videos and may not be able to retrieve them. So backing up is the most important thing you can do. And Apple builds into their operating systems a product called Time Machine, which for what it is, it's a pretty good concept. It's a set and forget kind of thing. All you'll need is an external hard drive of sufficient size, and they recommend 2 times the amount of data that you're going to be backing up. So for instance, if you're only going to back up your home directory on the computer, and your home directory currently is 2 gigabytes in size, you'll need something at least 4 gigabytes. Now that's a small size. Most people's home directories, once you start adding photos, videos, documents, they're going to grow pretty quickly. Those home directories could be 20, 30, 40, 100 gigabyte in size. So your best bet is to get as large a external hard drive as you can afford, preferably even many of them, because those hard drives could even fail. But we'll start out with one, and I'll show you how to set it up. So up here in the toolbar, you'll see on the right side we have the grayed out Time Machine icon. Right now it's turned off, so we want to go into Open Time Machine Preferences. You can also access this from System Preferences. There's a System Preference pane for Time Machine. This will take us right there. And as you can see, it's a very simple interface. First thing you want to do is select the backup disk. Okay, this will bring up all the disks on the machine, or if you purchased a Apple Time Capsule, that'll show up as well. And we want to select, as I've did in a previous video, we've formatted a disk, call it backup. We'll use this disk. And as you select the disk, it automatically turns on Time Machine, and you can see that it's now no longer grayed out. You see some basic statistics on the backup, how much is available, on how large the disk is, how old the last backup was, when the last backup was, and how soon to the next backup. You also have, it'll explain it here, the time, what Time Machine does. It keeps hourly backups for the past 24 hours, and daily backups for the past month, and weekly backups for all previous months. So the oldest backups will be deleted when your disk becomes full. So in other words, if this has been running on a 500 gigabyte drive and you fill up that 500 gigabyte drive, the oldest backup, the first backup taken when you started Time Machine, will be the first one deleted, as it needs more space to reclaim space. That usually works pretty good unless you really want to archive some stuff. It also has some options that you can configure here, and this is the exclude section of Time Machine, where it's excluding the drive that you're backing up to, obviously, but it'll also you can also set it to exclude other directories or other drives on your system if there's, for whatever reason, certain drives or directories you don't want backed up. For example, if we click the plus button and we don't want to back up the downloads folder, because that's stuff that we've downloaded and maybe we just don't want to back that stuff up, but we do want to back up everything else, all the rest of the system files, movies, music, pictures, everything else in our home directory except the downloads folder. We can select it and click exclude. Now it's excluded, and you can see how much space that is using, or that potentially would use on your backup. 69 megabytes. You can also tell it to let you know when older backups are deleted on a first in, first out basis, as I said. We'll leave that as is, and I actually do want to back up the downloads folder, so I will eject or take that out with the minus sign, and we'll save. As you can see, it's now backing up for the first time to the backup drive. So if you have any feedback, please send it to us at feedback@thetechnologycloset.com, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thetechnologycloset. Thanks.